So Bungie just dropped this Destiny 2 new weapons and gear trailer for Renegades. It shows us, as they say, iconic new weapons and armor inspired by myth and rebellion. In this video, I'm going to show you everything you need to know, including slowing down the clip so you can get a better look. An exotic that allows you to float around like Superman for a moment. One for warlocks, where a rift suspends enemies and causes damage over time. And hunters get some boots that recharge shields over time into an overshield. Let's check out all of this and much more.
Welcome, Renegade. I have another bounty for you. But I don't pay for mercy.
So it's nice to have a new trailer for Renegade, something new to look at and to look forward to for Destiny, I guess. We get some cool shots of the environments in the expansion, which we'll talk about too, and mostly the new gear and weapons. The first one is the Uncivil Discourse hand cannon. This seems to be the one inspired by the Mandalorian's blaster. Correct me if I'm wrong here though. Some of these I'm sure will be legendaries. They don't say anything like crazy exotic perks at the bottom like they do for the armor in this trailer, but it's cool to get a nice early look at some of these weapons you can go after. The next one is the modified B7 pistol. It's a hand cannon. I do have to say some of these sound designs for some of these weapons is really good. It's just from this trailer. I've played Star Wars games, seen some of the movies, but I don't know things too deep where I would be able to recognize the sounds of certain guns from that universe. The lightsaber is a pretty standard one I'm sure most people know, but if you recognize any of these sounds from Star Wars, let us know. They could be new sounds from Bungie, I'm not sure. Specifically, the All or Nothing pulse rifle has some really cool sounds. And it looks like this clip takes place inside one of the Baron Imperium ships. You got that sleek white design on both the ships, the outer walls, and even the new enemy armor. This is the refurbished A499 heavy sniper rifle inspired by the Mandalorian's weapon. If you like some of those Western bolt-action weapons in Destiny like maybe No Land Beyond, this could be a gun for you. The M17 Fast Talker is a submachine gun. In Star Wars, a similar type of weapon was used by Republic clone commandos during the Clone Wars, and also the early days of the Empire. When you reload this one or it runs out of ammo, it looks like it has a venting mechanic instead of a normal reload animation. Next up, we have the Compact Defender Sidearm. This one seems to be inspired by Han Solo's DL-44 blaster. It doesn't have the scope up top in some certain versions, but it does look pretty similar. But that rounds it up for the basic weapon types of the beginning of this trailer. This shot also takes place inside another Cabal carrier of some sort, one that looks less Barrent Imperium-esque. Let's talk about some exotic armor. First up, for the hunters, we have Fortune's Favor. Your shield recharges over time into an overshield. They don't really give us too much from the gameplay besides that description, what they look like, and a second or two of gameplay. But let me know in the comments how you feel about these exotics and if you think they'll be useful. The Titans might have the coolest one, called Praxic Vestment. Gain an advanced tactical air move. It looks like you literally fly around like Superman and then it can smash into the enemy, kind of like a Thunder Crash ability. And Warlocks have the Demos Effusion Helmet. Rift suspends enemies. Suspend causes damage over time. And then we get a look at what I'm assuming is going to be exotic weapons. First up, in the Praxic Blade for sure. This is, the lightsaber. You can reflect incoming projectiles and have melee and ranged attacks. It'll be interesting to see how much damage this thing does, considering in the trailer it takes out one of these Star Wars inspired mechs. And the last one is the Heirloom Combat Bow. Fires high-powered explosive bolts. I haven't got to use these new type of crossbows too much. I always kind of just stick with my same loadout and build because I'm boring. But I could see having an exotic crossbow like this being useful. Its design also looks really unique. We also get some more shots of the environments. Some of those forests of Venus. Shots of the Hoth-inspired Europa areas. And even these pyramid-looking areas, which we believe is the location of the new dungeon. But anyway, Guardians, that's all we got for today's video. A quick little recap of the weapons and gear coming to Destiny 2 Renegades on December 2nd. If you'd like to see some more Destiny news, lore, and mysteries just like this video, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.